So in this video, I'm going to show you how to quickly edit a video in Final Cut Pro. This is going to be very simple, no B-rolls, nothing, just a pretty simple video on how to import, edit, and produce it out to put it on YouTube or something like that. Welcome to the Content Creator Tools channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Make sure you subscribe and let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Okay, so obviously here we are in Final Cut Pro, and all we're going to do is that we're going to click this import media right here. This is going to bring you to your files. Obviously, you could kind of click here and you kind of go to whatever files you have. But I have one here that is called test, and this is the one that we're going to be editing right here. Just keep in mind that there's different setups that you could have here. For example, you could add it up to an event that you already have, which I am going to do that. You could create a new event. I definitely recommend you to click on create a new event if it's something that is going to be multiple different videos or is a lot of footage into one different video, right? You could copy to the file, but you could also leave it in place. Just know that if you leave it in place and you take it out of the place, you're going to have missing files, which is not good. And there's a couple different things in here. You could create proxy media. Those are good when you are using a computer that is not really that strong and you want to edit 4K and things like that. But I consider this a little bit more advanced. We're just going to do a quick test right here, quick editing, and I'm going to click OK, and it's going to be right there, right? From there, we're going to start a new project, a new movie. I usually click Command N, and it's going to start a new project right there. Obviously, you're going to name it test. We're going to be working on this event. I'm going to go 1080p, although you could go 4K. You could even go custom and go 1080 by 1920, which is TikTok and things like that. You could pick the frame. I'm going to go 30 frames per second to match the recording that I did. And you could, do the rendering and a couple different things, stereo and things like that you're going to have to pick. Typically for this, you kind of set it up however you want to, and then it's always typically going to be the same. Click OK. Right. So now we're going to be able to work on this timeline. I grab the file right here and I'm going to put it right here. Now, in order for me to make it bigger, I click Command and plus, and now obviously that is bigger, right? And a couple things that I always like to see is that I always like to see the wave, because as you can see the wave, right? You see the wave right there? I'm gonna close it up a little bit, but you can see some of the spaces, dead spaces in the middle. Those are places that you may want to cut, right? So it kind of give you an idea, but obviously the video starts right here. So what I do is that I put my little line right there. And by the way, if you don't see the line, all you have to do is hit the key P and it's gonna show. But I put it right there. And then I press Command B as in Bravo, and it's gonna cut it. So I cut that. Let me get rid of that, right? And I'm gonna get this soul. I'm gonna move myself out of the way. This one right here, guys. I'm gonna grab this one right here, and I'm gonna put it right here on the front, right? And again, you could pick whichever you want. There's multiple different ones. Let's say if I pick this one, you can kind of see that fire, right? Look at that. One thing that I would tell you is not to get crazy with this kind of stuff. I don't know. When I see too many crazy transitions, I don't like it. But I'm going to pick that one right there. It's usually the one that I use. And then you have the ability to make it smaller. So you could grab it and go like this, right? So you made it smaller. And usually, because I know I'm going to use it multiple times, I'm just going to click on it. And I'm going to click Command C to copy. And I'm going to use the same transition as I go through. Okay, so I put that transition right there. And now I'm going to click play so you could see it. Hello guys, welcome to YouTube. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. We're gonna do a quick. All right, that was pretty good. Let me silence that real quick. And again, as I go through, as I'm listening to this, right, I'm looking for places that may be a gap or maybe something that is just not working out. So like right here, let's listen to this. Different cuts, and that's about it. Okay, you saw like the gap, and that's about it. Okay, so maybe I want to cut that gap. So I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to do Command B as in Bravo, cut it. I could come back here, Command B already, and you see that right there? I could remove that out of the way. So now you're taking little spaces that just doesn't make sense. You could highlight that. And remember, you copy a transition right there. Hopefully, you copy this transition right here, Command C, and you could come out here and put it right there. So now let's listen to this. Cuts, and that's about it. But again, Z cuts, and that's about it. So much better. You could also click in here, right click, and put precision editor, and then you could move myself a little bit out of the way, and you can kind of like readjust that specifically where you want it, right? So I'm gonna double click right there. That's good, and that's about it. All right, let's look at the space right here, right? It's gonna be the test video. You saw that? It's gonna be the test video. So I kind of took a pause. So again, I'm gonna put right here. Command B, cut that out of the way, put a transition, Command C. Let's listen to it again. Be the test video. And again, you could do this. You could kind of clean this up as much as you can, just to take some of that dead space real quick. This is going to be the test video. Watching. Thanks for watching. Okay, right here, I actually ended the video. So I usually come around here and it's going to be your own style. So I click here, erase that out of the way. And I usually grab like a transition and then I kind of play with it a little bit because I don't want this thing to just end. I want this thing to kind of end in a really good way. So let's listen to it. Video. Thanks for watching. That's it. That's that simple, right? So from there, what I do is that I highlight everything, Command A, and then I come up here right above my face, and it says void isolation. You can see it there. I click there. I give it about 50%. I do this all the time, so I know exactly what I want to do. And then I remove some of the noise all the way down, put it to 100. And I'm telling you, it improves the voice a lot. At least for my microphones and all that, it does improve the voice a lot. So kind of test that out on you, right? And then you can see it here in the screen, but all the way to the top to the right, there is going to be the share button, and you can click to export the file. So it's going to give you this right here. Obviously, this is going to have the name. It's going to tell you that right here, it's going to be 1920 by 1080, 30 frames per second. It's going to be an MP4 file for me, the way I have it set up. And again, I could click next. I'm going to pick on the file that I want to do. I'm going to put it in my desktop, and I'm going to click save. And here's the video, guys. Just very, very simple. I mean, didn't took that much, but again, you know, as I plays, I mean, obviously I'm talking, and it was just a very simple process to do. It's coming up here to the end, and again, here you got it right there, end up right there, right? So again, pretty simple process. Actually, here in the camera, the way that I share the screen didn't show the whole thing, but it is full size how it came out. But again, really simple way for you to edit a video here in Final Cut Pro, import it, you know, do some cuts, export it, and that's about it. You could get really complicated about it, and I have in many different videos, but I just wanted to show you a simple way. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. We'll see you in the next one.